Friday. I'm trying to get things up on my phone to make sure that I can see the people when you turn up on this live. I would really love to see the people today. 3-4 days being here on my own this week makes for a lonely JoJo. And it's not always awesome for me to spend so much time on myself. No, by myself. That's just too funny. Goodness me. What an amazing week. I can see that there are 2 of you already on. Thank you so much for coming by this afternoon. I'm trying. Oh, okay. Facebook is going to do its thing. Thank you very, very much. Hello. Hey, Stacey. Hey, Jill. Thank you so much for being so reliable and able to come to these videos. Jill, in case you're wondering, yes, it is exactly what you think it is. For everyone else, you can say, guess what's in Joe's giant cup? It's been a massive week for me this week. Things have been unexpected, things have been really challenging, and things have been dramatic, but it's all okay. What I want to celebrate this week is a group of incredible women with amazing resilience. And these are the women who participated in the Success Mindset Masterclass in LA a couple of weeks ago. So it's all awesome to be a part of an event and get all the inspiration and affirmation in that moment, right? We've all had that experience. And I've spoken to this a lot. Whoops, that's going the wrong way because I can't mirror myself this way. Okay. It's all well and good to have that inspiration and affirmation in the moment and have this incredibly intense, wonderful experience in the moment. It's very difficult to go back to our lives afterwards and integrate that experience into our normal life. If we don't do it quickly and if we don't do it intentionally, we end up feeling like we have missed out. We end up feeling less than. We end up coming down off such a high and we slide really down. And I've known people to actually demonstrate signs of burnout and stress and depression as a result of this. It's one of the reasons why I'm not a big fan of some of these huge speakers and their super rah events. Debbie Eglin, woohoo! Look out for the praise of Debbie about to come and hit the screen. But these women in this masterclass not only have gone home and integrated what they've learned into their practice, because we did that, and their life practice, not just their work with clients, their how they build a business, how they think about themselves, how they need to change modify their behavior. But we've got people in this community that have had really major things happen this week, things that would make most of us feel like the rugs and the ground has been slipped. There's been a serious motor vehicle accident. There's been a surgery mishap. There's been issues with business sustainability. There's been getting ready to go to Europe for 6 weeks. Like, there's been all sorts of things that people have had to contend with. And I think it's incredibly important to understand that as we grow in our businesses, we need to change and lead the way. And sometimes that change and that leading the way isn't what you expect it to be. It's not always going to be dollars in the bank. It's going to be, who do I need to be so that I can have the things I want and live the life the way I want to live it? Which is why I am super, super excited today and have been hammering this up a little bit. Oh, Kate, you made it. Elsie, you're here. Erica, oh, it's so lovely. Have you written another blog, Erica? Erica is one of these amazing women who I spent 20 minutes with, tasked her for a week's time, and within 24 hours, she'd gotten a blog up on her website. And it was so beautiful. It actually brought tears to my eyes. It was like she had written this blog for me. It wasn't a blog, it was a love letter, and it was just beautiful. Anywho, the excitement that I am sharing with you today has come about after Therapy Reimagined. So I'd spent the week in LA, I'd run my 2-day event, Success Mindset Masterclass, and then I was at the Therapy Reimagined Conference. And we'd gotten all the way through the conference and we were down timing and starting to think about what we needed to do. And I still had operations in my head because I still had hotel stuff to think about and pay for, and wondering if my credit card was going to work, because sometimes it doesn't, and wondering if there were extra costs like tax and tips, which I always forget about. And so my brain was just still very much operationally driven, and I knew I wanted to hang out with some really cool people and make them mojitos, because that's what I do when we're having downtime. But I got to hang out with some people that aren't in my normal circle. So this included Uriah, Guildford, Ernesto, who you all know and love. If you don't, why not? And Marissa Lawton. And Marissa I'm fangirling her at the moment, just to be honest. And for the first time in ages, I had this epiphany about the way I can serve my community even more and better, and in a way that is fulfilling for me, because that's an incredibly important thing for me. It's got to be fulfilling for me. If it's not fulfilling, I can't sell training for the sake of it. I need to know that people are going to actually do something with the training that they take. I can't sell widgets for the sake of it. It's one of the reasons why I won't sell documentation. Well, I've got a couple of reasons. One is I want you to take responsibility and do the work yourself. And the other thing is I just don't like stuff that you're not going to necessarily use and gets thrown in the bin. So if anybody has a book of evidence that they're just going to throw in the bin, don't ever tell me that. That will make me cry. So it's getting to the point where I can't work with any more clients one-on-one. There's only so much time in my week and only so much time I have available to work with my one-on-one clients, which is an awesome problem to have. But then what happens with all the people who want access to me but can't get it, or would love to be a part of a community or get more attention from me, but you know, the power coaching sessions are hard because, well, sometimes hard because I fill up so quick. And you know, once you've got a dedicated coaching spot with me, like that coaching spot, you get dedicated time every week. That is your time. And we might not have a one-on-one call that week, but you can rest assured I am working on the stuff and things with you. So I have struggled for a while to know what is the best way for me to leverage, to help more people. Grant Herbert, thank you for being here, and to basically bless this community in a way that makes sense for me. So I'd had this idea that I was going to put together this training academy, and it just started to feel bigger than Ben-Hur and unhelpful. I've got a lot of knowledge, a lot of experience. I am very, very good at helping people take an idea and turning it into action. I'm very good at helping people unlock what it is that is stopping them. I'm very good at pushing the bruise of your self-sabotage and helping you resolve that thing so it stops being a thing for you. So how do I do that in a way that is not one-on-one coaching? Because I know the transformational value that I bring on a one-on-one space and in a small group space. And in this conversation with Uriah, Ernesto, and Marissa, today I am launching the Entrepreneurial Clinician community. It is a community where it's online, where I'm going to turn up live 3 weeks out of 4. We're going to have subject content to get through. We're going to work through most of the concepts and some extra concepts not attached to this book. I'm going to help people understand why they think the way they do and help them change their thinking. I'm going to help them prepare for growth and development. I'm going to get them ready for the financial resources and abundance that they want to come into their life. Because how many of us have had a heap of money come in and then it all goes away? Heap of money come in and it all goes away. Or we've had high six-figure businesses and then we don't. Or we've had low six-figure businesses and all of a sudden we're not even hitting six figures. You know, it's common because the way we got to where we are now is not the way we're going to get to our next stage. And you need help to do that. And I've been incredibly grateful to have people helping me for the last 12 years do that. And it's a gift that I've got to be able to help other people do that. So this community is at such a value-packed price for November. So foundation members get this community for the life that they stay in the community for 99 Australian dollars a month. I kid you not, that at today's exchange rate, that's 65 US dollars a month. Like, it's nothing. And well, it's not nothing. I'm not trying to diminish that, but it's like such a small fraction of what it costs to work with me one-on-one. you're not going to have the same attention as you get one-on-one, but you're going to have me and a community of people to help you grow and develop, to help you get your head right, to help you get your thinking right. Now, it's not a community for marketing. There will be no marketing in this group to each other. We will not be doing that. It is a safe place to work on the stuff that is keeping you stuck and making sure that you've got actionable items and steps to actually go and implement. One of the reasons I'm only turning up live 3 out of 4 weeks in a month is because I'm actually making sure we have a week of nothing but implementation. There will be a week dedicated every month to going and doing stuff and staying accountable to the room of people to do the things and the stuff that you say you're going to do. If you have never been accountable to anybody before, this is going to be a revolutionary aspect of your life. You will not believe the types of successful change you will make when you publicly declare something you are going to do. Because something that I know is health professionals hate being told that they're liars. Most of us aren't. Integrity is incredibly important to us. So if we say we're going to do something, we will move heaven and earth to do that thing. And if we publicly say we're going to do something, we will move heaven and earth to do that thing. And the more often you get used to staying accountable to yourself, the easier this habit becomes to form. And then you've developed a brand new habit and it stops being an issue. And you can start moving on to bigger, better, more painful problems for you to deal with. So for the month of November, you have the opportunity to join this community for 99 Australian dollars a month. Yes, the price is going to go up. I want to reward people who take action fast because that's what coaches love. We love action takers. And I want to teach you how to take action and be rewarded for taking action. I haven't worked out what the next price is going to be, but it will be more. That's just the simple thing. It will be more. Is it going to be capped? I don't know. I haven't done this before. Let's work it out as we go. I'm not asking you to commit to life like a marriage. It's a month by month subscription. So if you don't like it and you're not getting value from it, you just stop paying. Simple. But I think it's going to be an amazing community, and I've already got 2 people signed up as moderators to help me with it, and one of them's based in the US, one of them's based here in Australia, so that is awesome. So I am really excited to see how I can build community and make significant difference in the lives of the clinicians. Now, I know that there's somebody who'll be watching this video who'll go, oh, it's for clinicians and health professionals. Karen, I'm going to send you a message and let you know I've got an idea for you. I'm not quite ready to release this to the broader world yet. That is a project for the second half of 2020 because it's obvious that I have things that can help a lot of people, not just health professionals, but I want to get this right and I want to do this well and I want to serve this community with my whole heart before I move on to another service provision. So I'm going to put the link to the information that you need. I've given you most of it here now in this video, in the comments below. If you're interested, get in, just get in. That would bless me a lot, but it also tells me that this is a goer. If you've got people in your world who you think would really benefit from this, please share it, but personally invite them. There's nothing worse than just getting, posts without any context or recommendations without any context. So if you've got people in your world who maybe aren't invested in a coach at the moment and are scared, then this is a great way for them to learn what coaching could look like and how to do it in a way that's safe with other people. Maybe you've been burned by a coach who didn't deliver on your promises before and you need a safe way to come back into coaching. Maybe you've never thought of coaching before. You've never thought that this was a thing that would be relevant or useful for you. Or maybe you're just stuck. You're just totally stuck. If you know people like that and people in your world, then bring them along, invite them, share the love with them, let them know that I have made this community available to them. And a massive shout out to all the people in my world this week: Marissa Lawton, Debbie Eglin, Debbie's web person of magic, Anna, to the people who proofread and gave me advice on my copy, for Nicola, who basically told me to push the button and just make it happen regardless of the fact that it's not yet perfect. So here I am in all my imperfection, sharing something I'm incredibly excited and passionate about, wanting you to join with me in building something amazing. So there we go. Here's to Friday. And I look forward to my weekend. I get a bit of downtime on my own tomorrow. I think I'm going to need it after the emotional upheavals of this week. I'm looking forward to sitting down and finishing a book I've been reading, the most amazing book. I'll share that with you next week. And I'm looking forward to coming back here on Monday, refreshed, renewed, rejuvenated, replenished, looking forward to a brand new week and who I'm going to serve, how I'm going to serve, and living the life that I want to live. So until then, go be your awesome self.